me tonight. It's been a very difficult week trying to put a speech together. In fact, I just went to the washroom. I felt like I was climbing stairs to the washroom. there are strange. I was thinking of going into architecture as a student, actually. It was something that never came across my mind, was putting a flight of stairs in front of the men's washroom. Oh well, guess I'll take care of that cheesecake. Okay, well, let's get down to what I wrote here. Congratulations, grads of 2006. You have climbed the first mountain in your lives, and you have all made it to the top. Enjoy the view for a while. Remember to keep your footing, and also remember that soon you must begin to climb further on, pursuing those dreams and that passion unique to every one of you. That's an extended metaphor. That wasn't in the speech either. I'm going to be the first person to make a 5-minute speech 10. That's just by the way I talk. I'm sorry. This is a very difficult grad class to describe. They are a very diverse group. Diverse in ability, in culture, in personal history, wide-ranging, in interest and passion, distinct from one another, in their future endeavors totally dissimilar. So it is extremely difficult to label the grad class of 2006 as if they were a single describable group, because they are not. They are a group of strong-minded individuals. But in my 3 years of having known you, I found out that all of you do share one common bond. You occasionally laugh at my jokes. And for this reason alone, I find you special. Like all teachers, I possess an inherent need to make every moment a teachable moment. And so I thought long and hard trying to put my finger on a final lesson that I could pass on to you, the graduating class of 2006. So in order to help me, I asked help from my grade 12 students to write down one question that they still felt had been left unanswered after 13 years of schooling, even in the finest school district in British Columbia. First question was from Jay. And Jay asked, why are teachers such hard markers? And you won't believe how often I hear this, especially in the grade 12 year. Funny how that question comes up in grade 12, never does before. And this is where I'll teach a lesson. Sometimes a question needs to be answered with another question. That is simply, why don't students work harder? And so this is a common stalemate that we face, and I guess we'll just call it a draw. Stu asks, are teachers really allowed to shop at Winners during school time? Stu, this is a fine example of why we create rules to protect us. All students are supposed to be in school from 8:30 to 2:57 p.m. And if you were following that rule, you wouldn't have seen me. Very important philosophical question here. Robin asks, are the politics of high school reflected on a larger scale in society? Very good question. And I would say the answer is yes, absolutely. Only the names change. Your teacher become your boss, and you'll still think you know more than they do. Your friends will become your co-workers. Not in my case, just kidding. Absolutely not. I don't have to explain myself. Your report card will become your monthly review, your allowance becomes your paycheck, and your mom and dad, well, they'll still be your landlord. And Arvin asks a very forthright question. He says, do you honestly think I am just another picture in the yearbook? Jeez, and I thought his name was Marvin. Sorry, Marvin. He's not here tonight. I passed that one by him and he was okay with it. And finally, Carson asked perhaps the most important question anyone should ask when they face graduation, or life in general for that matter. How will I get the most satisfaction in life? Well, Carson, life is about making choices. Some of the choices will be good ones and some of your choices may be bad ones, even if they were good ones. If you ate the pork sandwich at our cafeteria, you know what I'm talking about. Some of you may choose to go to university, and for many it will be the best time of your life, but it won't come without difficulty. Some of you thought we were hard markers. Some of you might enter the workforce. You might make a lot of money. You might buy a nice car, nice clothes, and even a nice house. Yet all of us know that not money alone can buy happiness. And finally, some of you might take the road to backpack across the world, experiencing the many fabulous sights and sounds, the world's greatest museums, the world's greatest architecture, food, drink. And yet even traveling can be accompanied by troubles. You could spend the night in Italian jail after getting into a verbal disagreement with a furious Italian man who, well, so we don't need to go into details. But Carson, how will you get the most satisfaction in life? You must first do what you know will make you happy. And recognizing that everything in life may not be perfect, you must keep that sense of humor as your greatest ally when life doesn't seem so perfect. As the great essayist Francis Bacon once said, imagination was given to man to compensate for what he is not, and a sense of humor for what he is. A person without a sense of humor in life is like a wagon without springs, jolted by every pebble on the path of life. And so finally, the 4-minute speech done in 12. A toast to Sentinel's graduating class of 2006. May you take pride in all your differences, and may you keep close to your heart that one characteristic that all of you possess as you begin the ascent of your next mountain, your sense of humor. Thank you.